Faith Behind the Music, Rainy Days and Mondays by the Carpenters. Rainy Days and Mondays was released in 1971 and became one of the Carpenters' most enduring songs. Karen Carpenter's voice had a rare gift. It could sound gentle and vulnerable, yet somehow reassuring at the same time. Even when the song speaks of sadness, it never feels hopeless. It feels honest, like a quiet moment of reflection on a gray afternoon. The song opens with a familiar feeling, talking to myself and feeling old. It captures those days when discouragement seems to arrive without explanation. Nothing dramatic has happened. Life just feels heavy. Our thoughts slow down, our energy fades, and even simple things feel harder than usual. Rainy days and Mondays become symbols for those seasons of emotional weariness. Times when smiles don't come easily. Times when we feel isolated, even while surrounded by others. Most of us have experienced that kind of day, where everything feels muted, like the world has lost a little color. Scripture reminds us that God understands those moments deeply. In Matthew 11:28, Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." That invitation isn't reserved only for moments of crisis. It's meant for the quiet sadness, too. The kind that shows up unexpectedly on an ordinary Monday or during a long stretch of rain. What this song does so beautifully is acknowledge the feeling without trying to rush past it. And faith doesn't require us to hide our emotions either. God invites honesty. He invites us to bring our tired hearts, our unanswered questions, and our heaviness to Him just as we are. In 2 Corinthians 12:9, we're reminded, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Feeling low doesn't mean we've failed spiritually. It means we're human. And it's often in those quiet, vulnerable moments that God's grace speaks the loudest. So if today feels like one of those rainy days or one of those Mondays, remember this: you are not alone. God's presence is steady, even when our emotions are not. And sometimes, simply being honest before Him is the first step toward peace. Go to YouTube and search Faith Behind the Music, plus Rainy Days and Mondays by the Carpenters. Faith Behind the Music YouTube channel, www.youtube.com, Faith Behind the Music. If this reflection encouraged you, feel free to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little comfort today. God bless. Produced with the help of AI for a smoother, clearer listening experience.